Alright everyone, as promised, here is the Walkaround. This is our 2017 Ultra Limited, and she is a beauty, a black beauty no less. It's kind of become a pet name thanks to a friend at work. Now this really isn't a review because we've only had it for 3 weeks, I think, maybe close to 4. And I don't know that much about these things. The specs are online, so I'm still getting used to it, so I'm in no real position to do a proper review. More of a show and tell. But here she is. As I said, we had the Heritage and we decided to go something bigger. We bought it from House of Harley in Milwaukee off of Layton Avenue. Good people, took care of us, gave us a great deal. We always enjoy going and visiting them, so I recommend you do the same. Right, what attracted us to it was some of the things that the previous owner has done. First of all, we've got S&S slip-ons. Oh, we're in the shade here. So we've got S&S slip-ons. I don't know if you can see those. There we go, and they sound beautiful. We'll do a startup soon. And then they also did custom dynamics tail light, and then the 2 side lights as well. When you get this bike without the side lights, there are 2 slots there just wide open, which kind of looks weird. Don't know why they wouldn't have just put those in from the factory. Nice big trunk. We took off the long whippy antenna and put a little Hogworks one on there. Right, so also what they did was they put highway pegs on, which I don't really use because I feel like I got my foot up in stirrups and not the good kind. What else? They put the Clockworks screen on. It's kind of a tall screen, so I'm more looking through it, but sort of getting used to it. It does protect us from the wind very nicely. We've got these upgraded mirrors, and they have the little, is it convex or whatever it is, concave, one or the other, little ball there, and you can actually see quite a bit of traffic behind you. Heated grips, which this comes with anyway, but they actually upgraded these grips to chrome grips. There's your dial there. Zero phone holder, which I think is very popular. I've seen so many people doing that, and it really does secure the phone, doesn't bounce around very much, so we like that. He also did the high-rise bars. I don't know what size they are, but boy are they comfortable. Just turn it on here. Got the infotainment center, I think it's the boom one they call it. It takes a little bit to start up. It has obviously AM FM navigation. This is not ready, but I don't use the navigation mainly because I try to put our street address in, and then certain parts of that actually are supposed to go in there because of the zip code. It's the address that's designated by the post office is grayed out, so I figured it's better just to use Google Maps, which I much prefer anyway. So yeah, it's cool to have it though. We've got the Daymaker lamps, which are absolutely phenomenal, and then the guy who had it before upgraded to these blinkers here that go orange when you turn them on. I think that's it for upgrades that he did. We've done a couple ourselves. We put the Willie G skulls on, which we like, for the fuel cap, and then the derby cover also. But other than that, it's pretty much as we bought it. And I gotta tell you, we are thoroughly enjoying it. So we put just over 700 miles on it since we've had it, and we've thoroughly enjoyed every mile. Let me tell you a story about how that all happened. As you might have seen from other videos, we bought a Softail, we bought a Heritage Softail Classic, and this was our first bike together. Kelly had never ridden before, so we picked the Heritage because, well, first of all, she liked the color. You know how important that is. And then she wasn't sure how much riding she was going to do, whether she was going to even like it, because she'd never been on a bike before. So I thought we'll start off with that and see how it goes. That was on the weekend of January 29th of 2024, and then we had it delivered in March. We've done a few things to it. You can go back and see the videos. And after a little bit of riding, we decided to upgrade to Tab Performance exhaust. Long story short, we had it tuned at House of Harley. It didn't quite go as well as we had liked, but they were super nice about it. They said, we'll make it right with you. And this was on a Wednesday before a beautiful weekend that was coming up. And we really wanted to ride because it was going to be hot. It was the first time since the summer had officially, or spring had officially started going, that the weather was going to be fairly decent. So we were antsy to get the bike back. I called them on Friday, disappointed because they weren't able to get to it until the following Monday. So we knew the weekend was shot. So we were in a bad, grumpy mood. So Kelly says, let's just go down there. And I said, well, there's no point because they can't get to it. She said, no, let's go and see if we can find another bike. So I thought, okay, you're the boss, we'll do it. And we went down there and we told them what we were looking at doing, and they were really, really willing to work with us. Surprise, surprise. And after looking at a couple of bikes, we thought, well, this one was just sitting there. It had everything already done. And it was demo day at House of Harley, so he said, just take it for a ride. So I took it for a ride, pretty much fell in love with it. I've got to say, this is the heaviest motorcycle I have ever ridden, let alone owned, over 900 pounds. It didn't feel like a 900-pound bike. It's maneuverable, it's pretty light once it gets going. It's a little top heavy, so I had to kind of get used to that a little bit compared to the other motorcycles I've had. But I got back to House of Harley and I said, let's make a deal. So we did, and here it is. It's all ours. We love it. We've got plenty of riding in already, and we're looking at doing some trips this year. We're heading to England in August, so we're going to be gone for a while, but our goal is to try and get some nice weekends away, try and get 300, 400, 500 mile trips in. The definition of tours and trips, I think, varies depending on which YouTube you watch. As far as I'm concerned, if you've done 100 miles together, you've done a mini tour. So we're just looking for things like that, just to go somewhere for a weekend away. We hope you'll follow us. We hope you'll stay with us. I know I haven't put a video up in a while, so it's nice to be back. And keep an eye open for more videos coming. Like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. And we do look forward to seeing you very soon. So until then, cheers and take care. Hey guys, I want to apologize for the lack of continuity if you're into that kind of thing. When I did the Walkaround Manuka Park, I forgot to do an engine start, and I know you'll never forgive me if I didn't. So just really quick, I'm going to switch over, start the engine. See you in a minute. Okay, here we go. As I said before, these are S&S slip-ons. one additional note, a lot of guys have said this is a reflector. Well, it's actually a light. So that's kind of cool. Forgive the traffic noise.